All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chats with T. This is IT Reviews. My name is Ethan.
To Boy T.
Yeah, and we're here to talk about the OnePlus 15, which
Yeah.
seems to be making quite the noise online.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen that it was launched globally,
Yeah.
including India as well, and that happened on November 13th.
13th.
Actually, it was
13th.
just this week, I
Yeah,
believe.
just like 2 days ago.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool.
like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And even because I think we missed it. We missed the launch that they did
Yeah.
in China.
Yeah.
But even then, there was such a huge deal about it.
Yeah.
So people are really waiting for the global
Launch.
launch for it. And now that it's out,
Yeah.
reviewers are going crazy on it.
Yeah, we've
Like,
seen a
it's
couple of reviews, and we wanted to check out what actually this phone has to offer.
Yeah.
So I think for starters, one of the things that caught our attention is they have skipped 14.
I mean, what's with
Or
this
rather-
thing of skipping?
I don't know.
Like,
'Cause-
although they say it's the number 4.
yeah.
14, yeah.
What do they say? It's an unlucky
It's an
number?
unlucky number.
It's just a superstition, I
Yeah.
guess. But anyway, they've skipped from 13 all the way to 15, and now it's the OnePlus 15 series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And I think one of the key things we've also noticed is it's gone through a redesign.
It's a huge
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it huge? Yeah, I think it's say
Yeah.
huge. It had the previous one had the curved screens.
Yeah.
So now it has a more flat, and the phone is more squarish. Has a squarish camera notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, which makes it actually looks kind of slick. Although
Yeah.
this is one of the things I feel like where iPhone or Apple has really like what influenced so many tech.
Yeah.
Because even my phone, the Pixel,
Yeah.
a lot of people think it's an iPhone because of that shape. You know, that shape.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
get-
even Samsung, I think it's the S24 base model
Yeah.
or the S base models
Yeah.
look. That's the design.
Yeah.
And which most of it has been taken from the iPhone.
Okay, we'll put them side by side and we'll see what the viewers think.
Yeah.
If it seems like phones are sort of copying each other to, I don't know, not many are really differentiating themselves
Yeah.
as they used to in the past. I know some are, like the, which one is this one that just looks pretty outrageous? Okay, not really outrageous, but unique. Is it the Vivo one?
Yeah.
Is it called a Vivo?
Is it Vivo?
I don't know. We'll put it here. It might not be Vivo, but it had the similar design to the OnePlus, the really huge circular camera. Yeah. And the OnePlus 15 has now moved away from that.
Yeah.
I think one thing to note also in terms of how some of these partnerships happen, like in the other video, we're discussing how the Xiaomi partners with Leica. It seems like OnePlus and Hasselblad?
Yeah.
Hasselblad. Yeah, it's an interesting name. Yeah, they're no
German,
longer. Maybe Swedish. I don't know. But it sounds Nordic. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure we'll put the real description here.
Yeah.
But they seem to have parted ways in terms of their partnership, and from some of the reviews we've seen, I think the quality of the camera seems to have taken a bit of a
very
down.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Especially because, and maybe before we even preempt, that this phone has received so many positive remarks.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know we've kind of like jumped the gun, but it's unfortunate that this is the one thing that hasn't stood out for it.
Exactly.
Anyway, so let's talk about this phone. Performance is where it's winning at.
Yes.
Why?
For the performance, definitely. The big winner here is the Snapdragon Elite 5. This is the chip that was also launched with the Xiaomi 17 series, I believe. So this chip is a beast. And what it contributes to definitely is faster storage. I've seen numbers like 256, 512, 4.1, and it has definitely a faster RAM, which is like the base model starting from around 12 gigs, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's pretty decent RAM. And I think the Ultra, or rather you're able to upgrade to Ultra Plus, which is like 16 gigs of RAM.
So this chip is actually, what I'm hearing is that it's actually about 20 to 40% more faster than the 8 Elite base.
Ah.
So it's actually really fast.
Okay.
And which is interesting because the first phone, the one we discussed, that's the Xiaomi 17.
Yeah.
The big point on its performance was not really about the RAM or anything. It was just the chip, which is Snapdragon, the Gen 5
Gen
of
5,
the 8.
Yeah.
So with this one, on top of that, they get faster RAMs.
Yeah.
Faster RAMs and faster storage.
Oh, okay.
All for performance sake. And I hear because of the fact that China is a huge gaming market.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
This is why this phone was made to have such a huge performance capacity with the faster storage and the faster RAM. So you start from the base model of the 12 GB RAM, and then now you go to, when you're getting now the higher model, the higher spec, it's at 16 GB RAM.
That makes sense because also we've seen reviews about one of the things that's being touted, which is the refresh rate, right? The 165. It's not always on, but from the reviews we've seen, it's specifically for gaming. So for the games that are optimized for that, you'll get to appreciate the 165 hertz. To the regular person, guys say we won't notice it that much, but for actual gamers, guys who are big on gaming, they'll be able to see that.
Something they'll definitely get to see.
And they'll appreciate that that performance of the 165 hertz refresh rate.
I actually watched a video whereby I think it was MKBHD testing. So when it comes to scrolling, you're using about 1 hertz to about 120. But now when you clock into the games, now you get your 165 hertz and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So these are.
Are you a gamer yourself? Like, how many of us are gaming in Kenya with their phones? Is it something that's growing? I mean, maybe guys.
I'm not playing like really high performance games. I used to play F1, but now F1 shut down the game. I think they sold the rights to a different company, so I stopped playing that much on my phone. I'm just playing simple games like 2 dots. So
do you think this phone would like call you to
back
like
to gaming? I'm not maybe. But I'm not convinced. I think when I think about phones, I think the first thing I think about is from a content creator perspective. So that's why I know I started by knocking them at the beginning because the camera, man. Like,
because that really kind of like just hit the. Me too. I think one of the main things by then I've never like really cared about the refresh rate. So for me, I'll always go definitely for a phone that has more like and I think that's why I enjoy the Pixel. Something that will give me like good experience in terms of AI. And actually, speaking of which, the OS on the OnePlus 15 is said to also have to be better. That they have a new upgrade. I think it's the Oxygen 16 based on the Android 16.
So that's so there's a lot of improvements definitely to this device, and I think there was some features as well that had been highlighted. I think was it around like the touch response, I believe.
Also to add upon the performance.
Go for it, man. Like I know there's let's see, what do they have here. They were saying there are features like a dedicated touch response chip and a standalone Wi-Fi chip as part of the triple chip system. That's what they're calling it. So it's for enhanced responsiveness and gaming stability. So it just basically also includes an advanced glacier cooling system. So all this plays into the performance of the device. Like it's so much packed into this.
This has been really built for the gamer.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if the market is really I don't know, international market, or if it was really based for the Chinese market. But I mean, maybe because we are not gamers, we wouldn't know so much about like how the gaming industry on phones, especially locally, is.
But if there are guys in the comments who know, maybe you can just let us know. But from the reviews we've seen, most people are saying it's more targeted to the East, like Asia and their gaming culture, which is really like big and rich. Cool. Anything on the chips? I know some of the reviews we've been seeing is that, especially the standalone Wi-Fi chip, I think they're calling it the G2.
Yeah.
It helps kill those dead spots
Yeah.
for Wi-Fi. So
apparently,
yeah.
it has moments where it actually picks more than the usual chips.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about that. I don't know if I would actually feel the difference, but I'm curious about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think the final thing we'll speak about in this video is the durability. Yeah. So
then, and this touches back to kind of like, this is also something they've improved on.
Okay.
I mean, one of the things I've realized about OnePlus is that they really have like a unique way of like putting their phones together. If you look at the previous ones, they have like leather bags and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not such a huge fan of that. I'm not gonna lie, but like it's intentionally just to be like unique, and they have mastered that. They had the car rocker thing on the side, just like the one that iPhone has, the silence, but now it has been changed to like a button.
That's smart. What are they calling it? Like the touch, the touch response thing. Yeah.
So, going back to the design, is they have now a matte cover. It's a matte,
that matte finish.
Matte finish on the back and stuff like that, which apparently it's very durable. So this is impressive, by the way.
Yeah,
this is impressive.
Yeah,
they say the phone boasts an extremely high IP69K.
Yeah.
Now, what this means for those who are wondering what are all these numbers about, because it also has the IP68, IP66, IP69 rating. So this means that I'm gonna read this. Then maybe if we need to explain, we can. But meaning it's highly resistant to dust, water, and even high pressure and high temperature water jets.
Yeah.
That means you can drop this phone in your laundry, like it could go
in
into
your
laundry,
the wash cycle.
And it could be just fine. It could be hit by high, and it's impressive actually to do up to 80 degrees Celsius of water. That's even hotter than what you used to shower.
Yeah. But what would you be doing with 80 degrees? But that's a flex. That's just a flex, man. Yeah.
So it has the phone has been built to be very durable.
Yeah.
In one of the tests, again, and guys, you'll hear us really reference a lot other reviewers because we research also from other reviewers.
Yeah.
Another flex is that the matte, apparently matte,
that particular finish is very prone to like fingerprint stains and stuff like that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But this one somehow has a kind of a really nice finish where instead of things rubbing off onto it, like it just, you can actually like rub it away from what it's.
Yeah.
So
actually, no, I get what you mean. Like you're not taking off the coat of paint. It's whatever rubs against it, rubs onto it, and then you can just easily clean it off. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that was it's actually a really nice finish. I like it. I like it. I even like the options that they have. I think there were 3 colors. There's like matte black, there's matte sand,
which is like a white. It's just a bougie way of saying white.
White, and then matte violet as well.
Yeah.
So
the phone also on top of that has been made slimmer.
Oh yeah.
And interestingly and impressively also, again, this, I think they've really pushed on, and I guess that's why it's getting a lot of good reviews, because the phone is a bit slimmer compared to the previous model, and has a bigger battery than even current flagships.
How big is the battery? Like, what's the capacity right now?
7,300 milliamperes.
Ooh.
And that's according to the conversation we were having earlier about the Xiaomi 17. It's right there. And that was bigger than the iPhone. Bigger than the
Samsung
S25.
Pixel. They're definitely, I think the tech has just gotten better when it comes to like battery capacity and being able to fit such high capacity batteries into smaller bodies. So that's definitely a win for us.
This phone is really packed with power. If you are a person who's like really invested in gaming or like power and performance, this phone has it. We can kind of like touch on the part that we were disappointed mostly about the camera. So it has 50 megapixel sensors on each camera. Again, just like the
Xiaomi. But
unfortunately, the tech is not
Yeah.
as good.
Yeah.
The colors are not doing well, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is because of the breakup. With
Yeah, with Hasselblad. Yeah. So it seems like you're getting a more premium phone, but when it comes to the camera capability, it's lacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a lot of noise in the photos, which
Yeah.
makes me feel bad because the phone can also do 4K 120 FPS.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, if you're having now very noisy
Yeah.
video or
Yeah.
footage and stuff like that,
Yeah.
then it's kind of like it's a
Yeah.
fallback. That kind of like put me down a bit.
Yeah. I've always been a OnePlus fan, but I think when the whole Oxygen OS thing happened,
you talked
and
about that.
and then guys felt jaded because it seems like you're paying for a premium product, but it has the same OS as like an Infinix or so you're like, But I know since then there've been improvements to the OS and stuff. So
apparently it actually gets a bit of influence also from the new OS has a bit of influence from the iOS, the 26.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So
it's sort of like that Oxygen,
bit,
like glass, a bit.
There's a bit of influence from it. So it's a mixture of the color OS influence and the iOS. 26,
I see. I'll check it out. I haven't seen like in-depth videos on like the OS and stuff, so I'll definitely check it out. Cool.
So the phone is generally a really good phone. I think for me, I would give it like a.
Compared to the Pixel.
I mean, I'm not gonna
just in general. Okay.
I don't want people to come at me like, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would give it like maybe a 6.5 most
out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I tend to agree. I think I'm biased, especially when it comes to camera. Like if you can do a really good job in terms of like color science, and camera, like right now, cameras on phones are really doing fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Like it'll get to a point, I think, where shooting in log will be like the standard or bare minimum. So I tend to agree. Like 6.5, 6.8. Yeah. Because the Xiaomi is impressive, and we just reviewed that not so long ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because I mean, the phone has good. Can you imagine if this phone had now that package plus like the Hasselblad package, and great color and stuff.
It would be a fantastic all-round
really
phone.
fantastic
phone. Definitely.
Yeah, I think to be honest, I would actually just say this phone is actually threatening my love for Pixel.
Yeah.
Because dude, that phone has good performance.
Yeah, definitely. And it would
and durability.
It would be right up there in the category of like flagship, exactly, and flagship killers as well. So let's see, man. Let's see. We'd like to hear from you. Like, what are your thoughts on the OnePlus 15? Are you sold on all the improvements that they've made? Are you able to live with the sort of like limitations of the camera? And just drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know. What are your thoughts on the OnePlus 15? Cool. That's it for today's episode. Catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye-bye.